Welcome back. WeArEuS and this. This is your regularly scheduled episode of Lords of the Fallen. So, for those who may be watching this and watch the Stalker playthrough, there was no episode on Friday. That is because I really just didn't feel like recording it. Felt like a hassle, didn't want to do it. That's really all there is to it. So, as you'll see, we are currently equipping a couple of different weapons. Also, the camera moves a lot faster now. I finally got around to fiddling with the settings on that particular end. So, the weapon we have in our right hand is the fungus pickaxe, which drops from the guys that are doing the mining. I'm trying to think about how to define the area, but it's probably more effective just in this area. I think it dropped after an umbral finisher. So that's nice. As you can tell, I have the bleed blade, so-called bloodlust, in the other hand, and well, that can only tell you one of two things. The fungus pickaxe either inflicts bleed or it inflicts poison. Poison, not poison. That's not a thing. And it's the latter, poison, of course. So I've also tested out a number of other things. As you can see, I have an ammunition pouch here that is very low in stock. I tried out throwables. These aren't bad. Oh, these in particular, if you really want to use your umbral finisher, this pair of items is, frankly, just the bursting grub alone is all you'll need. Frankly, the bursting grub can be kind of disgusting if you can avoid getting hit by the enemy. It is a nasty piece of work, let me tell you. The bursting grub has a problem with getting the enemy below, well, filling out just the very last bit of their health, and the umbral burrower could be just what takes them over to being in umbral finisher range. And of course, from there, you use the lamp, and finishers ensue, provided you aren't interrupted in any way. Anyway, with this particular setup, also I picked this up at some point. Okay. Truth-telling time, I did some wandering in places we haven't actually been in a video yet. I opened some doors, allowing me to have a shortcut from one area to another, and frankly, and the bridge that's over there near the vestige I just showed you. Apparently, I keep making this mistake. I need to walk up to these things to be able to interact with them. And I keep forgetting that. I don't know why. I don't know. I have a problem. But that's how that is. I don't remember where I got this, honestly. This was not something that dropped. I had to find this. I also picked up a Adyr's saw or something like that. Oh yeah, a heavenly vial I picked up as well from the same general area as Adyr's saw. Where is that? There it is. Adyr worshipper's saw. No idea what... Oh, right. We actually have to go back. Yeah, we've got things to turn in here. Hopefully we can upgrade the sanguinarics.
Our holy word continues,
Good.
Lamb.
Fellow sanctified vessel, may WeArEuS's divine radiance flow through me and into you.
Oh, right. I finally got it. The right-hand bringer of stillness sword. And as you can see, my suspicions that I didn't actually voice that episode were correct. It would be a wither weapon. But guess what else is a wither weapon? And I completely forgot while I was talking about it. Yeah, the fungus-encrusted pickaxe. Yeah. So, the fungus-encrusted pickaxe is pretty gross. Yeah. And frankly, it's gross, but it's not great for an umbral finisher build, if that's what you're going for farming. I got another one? I was, like always, I go through one area or another, not necessarily farming, but trying to, kind of is farming because I want their drops, but the what is the stuff? The vigor isn't really my concern. It's items like this, mostly the weapons. The armor, I'm pretty well covered when it comes to armor. No pun intended. I did try this out. It's... being a grand weapon, its attack is really slow, but that's made up for by the fact that its charged heavy attack just rips through their posture, which is fine, but it hits so hard that you can't get two of these off without killing a lesser enemy. And you may be lucky enough to get away with maybe one extra light attack to possibly put them just into umbral finisher range. But what are the odds that they're going to hit you first? Very high. So it's not really dependable for something like that. For a weapon like this, the wither effect is it should just be considered a bonus. Frankly, the right hand sword of bringer of stillness sword is less consistent than this. This one has 98 wither. This one only has 43. Now the encrusted pickaxe is about on par with the spear. Unfortunately, it also has poison, which can screw you over if you're trying to farm with the finisher. This is just more consistent. It has good damage, and it has no extra status effects that'll mess up what you're trying to accomplish. Still don't get it. I mean, the encrusted one is just better. There's nothing else to be said about that. I did go back to the girl monster that has the necklace that the guy wants back, that we can't get because we have no idea how to farm the currency she wants for the necklace. And then I bought out all of the stuff that I could get from her. I think I lost all of my money or all of my vigor after doing some upgrading, but that's not really relevant. I came back and, well, I went back on and did more testing and made up that loss. So as you can see, what we're currently equipped with is basically a burn them down build featuring poison. I was testing Magma Surge out as a supplement to when the enemy is finally bleeding, but usually they just die so fast between the bleeding and the poison, I don't really know how much it helps. Plus it has a kind of slow cast animation, so it's detrimental all on its own, but for slower enemies it could be really good. What else do we have? Right, we have a shard of a mirror, and I'm assuming it's for that. I don't think he has anything extra for us. We don't have enough eyes to exchange for one of the skeleton armor pieces yet. I have 12,000 vigor. Oh, I was also testing out... It's not clear whether this is just adding poison damage as a bonus type. But then again, for weapons, poison isn't even... See, under attack power, it's physical, holy, fire, wither. I was thinking that poison weapon only adds basically the equivalent of, say, fire damage to your weapon, but not actually applying the status effect that accompanies such an element, right? So I was trying out the poison salts. I didn't notice a difference. There's no visual difference in the effects once your weapons are imbued. I don't really know what to do with that. I did try out the... What is it? It's you. The Ring of Sanguine Might. But something like this is only going to be effective on an enemy with a lot of health. And in that particular case, having the extra damage off of Magma Surge is probably going to be more effective. Just to be honest. Plus, it would help, just in general, further increase the damage Bloodlust does. So, that's kind of where we are right now. I can afford to go a little heavier with my gear. That's not what I wanted. Yeah, I may as well put on some really good gloves then. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Farming the wraiths, as I call them, not a great time. Okay, so remember last episode we beat the Skin Stealer, Flayer, Eater, whatever he was. Who hurt you, buddy? Really? He must have been pushed off the edge. Thank goodness they can't see colors. Wow, I'm going to be honest, this looks kind of bad from you. Just for me, so it's going to look pretty bad for you guys. I'm going to leave the game and then change the settings that I use for streaming this to my computer. Because this is going to be awful for you. Unless I do that. I will be right back. And we are back. That's right. I can press the wrong button too. almost missed something. So I even tested out crossbows and well, normal bows. As you can see, I got the item that was here. There was also, in the Umbral, a thing where an item spawns. Well, one of the statues that drops an item when you use Soul Flay on it. I don't remember what dropped from it. So down here there are a number of good items. So make sure you remember to go down there if you haven't been there. There's also a much safer way down there, and I don't really remember it. But I do want to try going down there. After all, there's more to this place in the Umbral, so I actually want to go this way anyway. And we only have 12,000 vigor. That's not too big of a loss if something goes terribly awry, right? I mean, I guess I could spend it on upgrading. I'll probably be able to upgrade a single stat. I was considering running the necklace that halves your health in order to boost your damage with the bleed build, but having that low amount of health at this point is silly, unless you've got a shield, and even then, it's not great. So I was considering just going all in on vitality to probably get it to double, so we could at least have 600 when we put the necklace on. Assuming, of course, that the necklace doesn't just send you down to 300 no matter what your maximum health is. That would be sad. So I should probably invest in Radiance or Agility. I'm fine with 600 health, at least for right now. I don't really need more stamina. I would really like more mana, though. So that's what we will do. And that's that. Going here. This particular place is kind of awful in the Umbral, so if you can help it, don't be there. Also, that guy's invisible, and I would really like to use the Umbral finisher on him. He's dead from poison. That's the problem with him. He's so goddamn frail that using the finisher on him, and he's literally the only one that spawns here. Yeah, that's the thing. So he's the only one that spawns here, so actually getting to him and getting anything out of him is going to be a hassle unless there's somewhere else where more of them spawn. Oh, and the proselyte is over there. We don't really need him. So this is a switch that drains some... Oh! It drains the area outside of here so that you can get the items that were floating that you otherwise would not be able to access. And I think to get to them, we have to go through this guy. Hey there, buddy. Hey there, stranger. Uh-oh. I'm not even going to mess with this guy having regeneration. We're not doing that. Yeah, so you see what the idea is with this particular build. Would have worked a lot better if I had been... That was G-Force now. If I had been... if the poison enchantment hadn't worn off at an inopportune time. So, unfortunately, we are going back to where the... Hey there, buddy. This is where the saw was, and... Oops. This is a thing, too. I watched it without really thinking about it. We have to go into the Umbral anyway, so I may as well just start the party here.
My friends, I know the journey here was arduous, and that since arriving in Mornstead, we have suffered much. But take heart, for are we now not within reach of Adyr himself? Do we not walk among the Rogar, our most holy brothers and sisters, born of Adyr's very own divine marrow? Those heretical servants of the betrayer, Judge Cleric, may have driven us into the shadows, but are we not used to being condemned and hunted simply for our beliefs? Rest assured. Finally, the time of Adyr's righteous return is nigh, and we who have remained faithful will be here to witness him usher in his glorious second reign.
I don't know why they're so surprised that they're being persecuted for worshipping a monster. So, you know, play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Okay, this is the way we just went. The other way, that goes up, we want down. That would be this way. Just in case I end up needing more mana for whatever reason. Thought I forgot about you, buddy? Not me. Oh, I guess what happened is that I increased all of the graphics settings. Hold on. Sounds like we... Oh. Thought we had gotten a friend. Anyway, so what happened is that I increased all of the graphics settings. And that's probably why this spell produces so much light now. I was going to say light noise. I realize where I am now. I don't know, or remember anyway, is where... It has to be this way. This is literally the only path left. Except it's not. Ah, great. I hate this nonsense. Whatever it takes to stay away from that exploding thing. So the item that was here was, I think, a poison cure. Where is the way down? There is a safe way down. I just don't remember how to get there. Oh, this way. Missed my left turn at Albuquerque. Oh, hey there. Oh no, it drops here. Oh, that was not great. We did reapply the poison enchantment. Let's make sure we get everything before we go and disturb that guy. Well, I hate this, but... We go down, we don't come up. Ooh, we are almost at a full meter. We have to get out of here. I remember the way back to the crates we were using to step on, so we didn't fall forever. That's an item. I really cannot see. I don't know if I actually want to put anything here. I don't know where we end up going from here, but... Actually, since we opened up the shortcut... Well, I opened up the shortcut between Biddy. I'm an idiot. What I wanted was why. Erratic journal entry. Since I opened up the shortcut between one area and the next, I should be able to come right back here. Actually, as a matter of fact, yeah. So, from the vestige I showed you guys at the very start, I think I can actually show you it now. So, from this vestige, there is the gate next to it, I still have not been able to find a way around to open it. So whatever that is a shortcut to is a place I haven't been yet. But further in, not low, all the way down? I don't really remember what's in there. There is a shortcut. Oh, that's it. I lowered the bridge. There was also a gate over there where the two guys are mining the walls. That gate past those two leads to a proselyte and a room with a proselyte, two dogs, one of which is a fire breather, and the Naga with the crossbow. Through that room to the next one is a mangler, I believe they're called, the one with the two axes, and another dog. And we accidentally walked into that room through a shortcut that I opened. So we've got a pretty quick path back down here. So yeah, we can do this. Check for ambushes, because we're on a cliff now. Now, remember I said I did try out the crossbows. They're not bad. You could probably do an archer build. And like, especially since if you don't equip weapons, and maybe you can equip a shield if your rules are loose enough. Oh, you can do that here, but you can't do it anywhere else. Wait. No one that way. Okay. Check to make sure there's no one else there. I wanted to do that, but of course they're completely immune to that even when they're surprised. Well, technically I had hit him first, so he wasn't really surprised anymore. Yeah, saw that one coming a mile away. As soon as the animation for the charged attack went off, I held the guard. Really? That's a thing, huh? That might actually be something, and I remember seeing an... Oh. Thank you kindly. That might actually be for something, so let me light all of those along the way. You see what I'm saying? I walked right past the thing and didn't see a prompt for it, so of course I didn't. Going on down here. I hate that I cannot see past my character. Shut up. Okay. Archer, noted. Give me something. Of course not. I cannot see past the character at all. I wish I could say. Well, hold on. I kind of hate it, to be honest. I kind of hate it, but at the same time, nice, you know? Hey there. Go right back from whence you came. Old Mornstead pipe. That's going to be pure physical damage, and that's just not what we do here. If the weapon doesn't do anything special, I'm not interested. I will check it really quickly just to make sure. Pure physical, scales with strength and agility. How the frick do I even... Yeah, sure, why not? But we still have to go back up because there's stuff we haven't seen. Oh. Come on. Get down here. Poisoned his soul. Fungal bowman bow. Nice. And it'll be here. Bleed, not poison. I've tested these You must have hit me with bleed. I've tested these weapons before. The bows, crossbows with the statuses on them, but I've never actually seen them proc them. Let me go back and check. Because it depends on whether the statuses that they inflict are ones that I can actually tell are active. You know, something like poison, holy with its smite. Let's see, bleed, poison, burn, bleed, that's burn, yeah, I would have noticed burn from that, but this one's just pure physical. Yeah. But I don't know what kind of arrows this guy was using, so maybe that's, well, I was going to go over there in order to get to him, but that's clearly not the thing. But his weapon doesn't inflict poison, so that's an arrow he's got. Good to know that that actually works on enemies that are invisible. I want that. How do I get up there to get that? I have to jump? Or is there another way? There is not another way. And that's a bit far for a jump. I don't think there's another way, though. Unless maybe we can come at it from above. Not from the look of it. Want to make sure I'm not going to be hassled by anything while I'm investigating. this is basically a dead end, so the only way is to jump, I think. I really don't have faith in that working. We'll give it the old college try. Unless I run into that. Barely. I only... Frostbite salts, nice. I only risked it because we've got the seedling vestige? Is that what it's called? Vestige seedling? Something like that. I remember there's seedling in it. I don't want any surprises, so I'm just going to... Oh, you're separated. Oh, bye-bye. Oh, I hate all of that. Nice. It appears to be connected to one other creature. Dodged it. Suck a dick. Where does this go? Up. Ooh. You'll also notice we aren't using Radiant, the ring that lets us use Radiant anymore. And that's not because we're running the Inferno ring, but it's just because I didn't really use the Radiant spells frequently enough for it to be worth carrying around like that. You notice that? Oh, that's where we are. So the vestige is right there. I'm glad we took that shortcut. Miner's Desperation. Is it a necklace? Not a necklace. Not sure what it could be. Oh, it's a weapon. Oh, we will view it properly. Viewer? It's not a weapon. Shield? Wrong one. Shield? It is a shield. A heavy shield, 60% physical, 41% holy, and fire, 81% for wither. Pretty good if you're fighting a wither enemy. 60% stability at base. I don't hate it. It's got lower stats, lower requirement stats, which is actually really good. Not a fan of how chunky it looks, sort of like it's made of scrap. Not really a fan of that. You know, they call this a garish display, but the goddamn thing is beautiful. So... Right now I'm not looking to farm anything, so we can just focus on getting things killed. So we'll go with that for now. Go ahead and do that. Make sure all of those get lit. Because, you know, why not? I'm glad we have that unlocked now. That's one less thing for me to worry about. I think all of the shortcuts I've seen, one of the shortcuts I unlocked required a key that I was not aware I had. That I didn't even know I had until I actually just opened the thing for free. That can wait. There's no way back up. So of course we're going. You're bleeding. You were bleeding, buddy. Wither bolts. Oh, I do say. Oh, I did pick up I think the girl had it. It'll be. No, it's yeah, crossbowman's ring. It lets you use crossbows for less ammunition. I'm assuming it drops it down to 1 per use or 1 per bolt fired. Do I have anything else of interest? This is for increasing spell power, which I don't need. I still don't know. I haven't bothered to look into it, whether or not increasing spell power affects the strength of the enchantment that you apply to a weapon. Because for the most part, poison seems to be generally effective so long as the whatever it is you're fighting isn't, you know, a poison type itself. Yeah, no, that looks fatal, but there's an item over there. I think we'll probably be heading down there anyway. Remember, there's an elevator. Actually, I will hit this in order to make sure nothing's hiding behind it. Most importantly, items. We'll probably be going down there because there's an elevator that is currently stuck, and I am of a mind to fix it. Whatever the cost. No matter how many enemies may... Hey there, buddy. Must die for me to accomplish that goal. Chipped spear. Sure, we've got a second. Why not? I'm going to go ahead and assume we have the shield on, so we're fat rolling until I equip this. Nope, still heavy. So instead, let's go with changing. Nope, that's still not good enough. Then we can go slightly lighter. There we go. Actually, that damage mitigation is still negligible. Get more from this. 6 plus 6.1. Slightly higher stats. That'll work too. which fully restores health, mana, and cures all status effects. Oh, by the way, this thing, replenishable. It increases your holy and wither resistance. So, interesting enough, right? I don't know if this is the same as this, though. See, it says use cost 1, but like, there's no indication that this thing, for example, there's no indication that this thing is replenishable. It's got, I mean, I don't know if I can get another one in order to even see if these stack, to see if they're consumables rather than just replenishables like this. So it's kind of difficult to determine what to do, you know? And I can't save and use it and then reload if it is a consumable. Why are you like this? They told you could be anything you wanted when you grew up. You chose to be creepy. I wonder if I should actually just... No, this just... It looks like there's nothing special about this. They tried to kill me. This looks like it's a dead end, but then I saw the butterflies and knew that was a lie. Oh, I hate all of that. So we will do whatever it takes to delay having to do that. Hey, buddy. Oh, but there's an item up here. Well, it's not what I was expecting it to be, but it's not much better. Though the Mana Stone cluster is appreciated. Let's see what lies this way before we head back up. Figured. I don't think we need to utilize... I thought this was a place where we could set up a vestige. Yeah, I want the stuff that's over here. I saw it, I have to have it. they're not going to give me a lot of time. Why, buddy? Why? Oh. Where'd the other one go? Be an archer somewhere else. Well, crap, this just keeps going down. Let's first go into the Umbral and see what's going on up here. And then we'll continue descending. Assuming there's enough time. I've got an interview tomorrow, and I don't want to be recording for too long. I need as much time between me and that as I can possibly get. Hey, at the very least, we can now see. Oh, that's not... I can't just drop down. I wonder if I would have rolled if I had just kept holding forward. It's not happening. And anyway, I can only get to that from above. It's a ladder leading up. Ah. Wait. Nothing. Okay. Okay. Another item over there as well. Oh, hey there, bud. that. Could you kindly not? Those things are obnoxious. What did we earn for our trouble? Okay, we'll need 2 more of them, I'm willing to bet. How do I get off of this rock? I'm guessing I can actually make the jump from here to over there. No, not on any planet. Oh. And this goes that way, but there's no way out for me in that direction. I also can't go back up there. So it has to be... one of 2 things. Either this... and this isn't it. Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry, how? I'm going to say that was half intentional, half unintentional. I saw it coming, but I didn't actually time the guard for it, so 50-50. Mother freaking. Okay. Okay. That's how we play that. I'm going to ignore that you even existed.
This is
Honestly, that is a surprising spot for there to be a vestige seedling you can plant. I think that's an item down there. But how in the world would you even get out? Oh, we're poisoned. Okay. Anyway. So I think you can drop down from here. But beyond that, I have no idea how you're intended to get back up. Where are we? Just to be safe. It's fine. Enhanced snake oil grenade. Another throwable. Yeah. No, I have to come at that from the other side. Suck it. I'll see you soon. Goes further up. I don't have any spells I think would actually I did not expect that to work at all. A nimble ring. Just wanted to make sure. That is very interesting. Noted, that Inferno spell is pretty freaking useful. So where do we go from here? Right, nimble ring. Increases agility attribute. I'd say between 1 and 3 points. Which isn't bad, to be sure. The endurance ring adds 3 points to the endurance stat, which is a pretty useful amount of extra stamina. trying to look around because I don't want to get hit while I'm on that bridge. Oh, that is unfortunate. Well, I stopped holding forward, and we've rolled anyway. Oh, hey, look at this. Anyway. Now, the only problem with this is that the vestige seedlings are the only things we have to return to. There are no vestiges down here that I've come across. I've tried to be thorough, but there's still a good chunk of area up there that we haven't seen. I really, honestly, didn't expect this area to be so freaking deep. Now his brother's coming because he's feeling lonely. Get some, kid. Ah. Crap, we have to be in the Umbral to open this. Woo, that's not great. Well. Thanks for the assist, idiot. Okay. Pendant of Atrophy. I didn't expect the things... Hold on, I actually have to open this up first. I did not realize you could cast that spell back to back like that. Inferno just keeps getting better, honestly. Okay, so we picked up the Pendant of Atrophy. A pendant incorporating a strange sac. Beneath the surface of which writhed fleeting, distorted faces. Umbral sorceries can be cast with insufficient mana, but at the cost of wither damage. Regaining withered health by dealing damage is reduced. I don't know if that's actually worth it, considering you've got a pendant that increases your amount of slots, one that increases your spell power. I've got a ring that increases mana. Why? Maybe if this was a ring for holy, and then that way I'd just be able to have infinite damage reduction. But I don't imagine it would work that way even if such a pendant exists, or just an effect in general exists in this game. I can't see that it would ever allow you to continue consuming mana that you don't have for an enduring effect like that. For a normal spell, sure, you'll be able to cast Holy regardless of how much you've got. Well, makes sense. Perfectly fair and reasonable. But to have something that consumes mana over time be able to remain effective infinitely at some minor cost. Let's say it does the same thing here and continues to afflict you with smite buildup. Smite's not that big of a deal. Sure, it makes you weak or vulnerable to holy damage, but you're not likely to see that, at least for most enemies. All right, from here, starting now, once we reach the next place where we can plant a vestige seedling, that's where the video is going to end. He who stabs first wins. Those are the rules. Well, definitely going to go ahead and bring this down. This looks slightly different. That guy's got an item, but it's not like it's going anywhere, so I'm in no big rush to deal with that. Now, I know what I said about the vestige seedling being... The next place we put C1, that's where we end the video. Oh, perfectly normal and reasonable. I'm going slow because, again, it's hard for me to see too far past me. Or too far past the character and his lime green blade of death. What are you doing here?
Hello. I've got a shop.
And there's nothing in it that I want. You got 14,000 vigor. And I guess I'll take these. And sure, why not? You know what?
Hello.
Let's see if she says
I'm
it.
keeping it for myself. Because I love it. Bye-bye.
Yeah, there's nothing I can do about that right now. Yeah, this is literally just a hole in the wall. I guess. That's all I have to do. Alright, so that is going to do it for us today. I hope you guys have enjoyed yourselves and everything you've seen here. We will be back later in the week. Not that much later. We don't record this but twice a week anyway. Well, only upload it twice a week. But there will be more. And we've still got to go back all the way to the top again. But we can get to there from the vestige shortcut that we unlocked. Or the shortcut to the vestige. Remember, the main point of this is to get the elevator working that leads to the elevator that we can take up to that vestige that is now a shortcut to this area. That's the entire reason I'm coming down here. Then we have to go up, and then from there we have to go further up. No, we'll have to... Dang, we've got a lot of exploring to do. So, make sure to come back and see what it is we find. And so, with all that said, we will see you next time